Hey guys, it's Numistacker and I'm back with you today for a general catch up on what's been going on, what new things have come in, a few mega results and a little bit of news. The first bit of news I've got for you is about the 2026 Sovereign range. That's the Proof Sovereign range, the Royal Mint's premier coin. And this year is going to be a special year because the Sovereign is going to be produced in yellow gold. Since about 2000, they've been produced in a kind of reddish gold, which contains a little bit of copper. This year they're going back to the yellow gold. Some people say they prefer that. Last year's Sovereign was the last red gold Sovereign. It was very popular, and this year will be the first of the yellow gold series. It's looking like there's going to be a lot of interest in this, and it's looking like the mintages won't really be that high. So if you are interested in one of these coins, it isn't going to be cheap because the price of gold has gone up, but it may very well be worth buying and possibly should be on your list. So watch the Royal Mint marketing and mailing to get in there right on the first day of issue when they come out. In other news, if you follow me on Whatnot, that would be really good. Actually, the link is below if you want to start following me or get a discount. But I will be live on Whatnot on the 16th of October, so very soon at 8 p.m. Catch up with me. Welcome to join the live Whatnot auction. There'll be some interesting lots, and look forward to seeing you on that pretty soon. Before we take a look at some of the coins that have just come back from grading, I thought I'd show you a couple of Germania Mint releases. The first one is the 2025 Thor's Hammer, and that is a really pretty silver coin release celebrating the magic hammer that Thor uses. And as well as that, there's been a new release of the Rune series, and you'll be able to see that in more detail than I put on my short recently when I introduced it. What is it that people are sending for grading at NGC? What is coming back from grading? There is probably fewer coins that are modern commemorative coins going to NGC for grading. I think that's a general thing because there are fewer of those being added to the census as it builds up. But there are still some of them. People are still sending royal themed coins like this one, and kind of generally coins which are special to them, even if there isn't a brilliant value uplift on some of those coins now. Here's a Harry Potter coin which is popular, but I haven't had very many in for grading, so I don't know how many of those have been graded. I suspect that people are focusing much more on coins like this, which are higher value gold coins, although people are buying less high value gold coins because of the price of spot gold at the moment. So if anything's special, it tends to come in for grading. This one's a Special Britannia, which is made out of shipwreck silver, so very nice limited edition bullion coin. The next coin I've got here is a particular favourite of mine. I'm always very happy to see these come in for grading. I know a lot of traditionalists don't particularly like the idea of grading them, but I think that grading is a really good idea so that anyone who buys one knows whether immediately it's a damaged or clipped coin or whether it's got any other problems or bends or issues or restoration, etc. There's no real pattern to the coins that come in for grading. It depends who's sending coins at a particular month. Sometimes you get ancient coins. I've had quite a lot of gold ancient coins in. Sometimes you get somebody who collects old shillings, old threepenny pieces, pre-decimal coins. Mostly, I would say, people in England focus, or people in Great Britain focus on British coins, although there's lots of people in the UK who originally came in from other places, and you get a tendency for example, if you came in from Romania, then maybe you'll collect Romanian coins and send those to me. From the Philippines, I've had quite a lot of Philippines coins in. There's always something different each month. Occasionally things which are very beautiful, like this Charles coin, and quite often people pick the best coins they have in their collection to send for grading, so a lot of the time they're actually really high quality coins that haven't been cleaned. But of course you do get other types of coins that people send in because they particularly like them or particularly want them in a slab, even if they're details coins. So that explains why some of the coins that you see when I do Megaresults unboxings are damaged, cleaned, scratched, environmentally damaged. There's all kinds of detailed kind of things that you can get if it doesn't achieve a standard numeric grade, but most often they are as perfect as the collector can find in their collections, and I don't get to see the ones that are really bad. I just see the ones that are pretty awesome, which does make my life a lot more pleasant, I have to say. This one is cleaned, but the collector wanted to get that put in, wanted to get it put in a slab. Sometimes nobody knows it's clean, sometimes there aren't any real telltale signs that are very obvious, or sometimes it's on the balance between getting a clean designation and getting a clear numeric grade. Occasionally it goes one way, occasionally it goes the other, and you can't sometimes tell, because it may not have any very obvious scratching, cleaning, harsh marks on it. Why is there such intense competition for to be the best, to have the best grade? Well, there's a natural competition amongst collectors, but with graded coins there is a increasingly popular registry of these coins in different sets available free of charge from NGC. You don't have to be a member of NGC to actually participate in the registry. You can set up an account, the account is free, and you can then add all of your graded slabbed coins into their various competitive sets, and then pace yourself in terms of how your set is in relation to other collectors of similar coins. Well, that's pretty much everything for me today. I will be bringing you more news of the different sovereigns as the news gets released, but please do register for information with the Royal Mint. Put a note in your diary that they're coming out sometime in November, and if you want one of these coins, then please make sure you're there on the day, on the morning at 9 o'clock when they get launched, so that you can put one of these brand new coloured gold into your collection.